California Beer Reviews Special Edition. Today we're going to be comparing two of the top most popular full beers. Not light beers, but full beers. On the right hand side we have Budweiser. And on the left hand side we have Coors Banquet. Or your guys is right, your guys is left. Whatever way you want to put it. But we're going to be comparing these two beers together and see which one, in my opinion, is actually better. So let's get started. We got 2 glasses and we got 1 cup of water for a palate cleanser. So let's crack open the Budweiser, get that pouring. Alright, pour some in the glass. Okay. Now let's get the Coors. Bust that open. And pour it in its own glass as well. Alright. So then there's the 2 beers in comparison with color and fizz. Seems to me that the Budweiser has quite a much bigger, or I mean the Coors has quite a larger head, but the Budweiser seems to have much more bubbles in the liquid itself, or in the beer itself, I should say. Let's see what we're smelling from these two. Coors, you get that strong grain smell, and with Budweiser you get in that grain smell as well, but the Budweiser, it just smells slightly off, slightly different than what you'd find with the Coors. So, put those aside. Start with the taste with the Budweiser. Tasting grains. A little sweetness, but very subtle. You can taste that rice, that grain, you taste some corn. Very faint when it comes to the malt and the hops. Very subtle, almost non-existent. These beers, as a lot of people may know, are very high in their grain, which they call the adjunct lager. So I don't think I'll be able to go any further with my comparison until I try the next beer. So let's clean the palate. Alright, so now let's try the Coors. Well, they sure have a different taste. Very grainy, very strong adjunct lager taste with both of them. But the grains in Coors, it's seeming like it's a tad different than what you'd find with Budweiser. I'm not quite sure exactly what it is. It might be sweeter rice or a different sweet grain, but I am tasting the difference between the two. So let's go back to Budweiser again. Budweiser is seeming like it's more of a neutral beer. When I'm coming back to the Coors, right when I put that my nose in the glass, right away being exposed to that strong grain smell. Budweiser has it too, but it doesn't seem like it's that strong. Try it like this, see if I can. Yep, Um, I guess what I could say about these two, I'm not quite sure if it's different because of the bottle types, because these are both aluminum, but I'm noticing very slightly, like it's almost unnoticeable, but you can taste it if you keep on passing them back and forth, that the Coors has slightly sweeter grains, and it is somewhat a tad stronger when it comes to the flavor. I think if I remember reading it correctly, Coors Banquet is also about 5 calories more than Budweiser. So in some ways you could say maybe those extra calories added to it. But on the other hand, Budweiser tends to be just a subtle, just slightly more smoother. It doesn't really have as strong of a taste as you would with the Coors. So if you're trying to get smoothest beer possible without having that heavy and junk lager taste, which both of them do. I enjoy my and junk lagers, don't get me wrong. But if you're trying to get for something a little more subtle, Budweiser. And I want to note this right now. It's not that much subtle. Like, it's nothing that you're going to be like, oh my God, I have to drink this over this. This is so bad. No, they're really close. Just this is a little more smoother. This has a little more flavor and it is a little more sweeter. So it's what your preference is. Do you want smoother, lighter flavor, or do you want stronger flavor, a little more sweeter? It's all up to you. It's your own preference. But that is about all that I got for today. Let me see it one more time. Yeah, I just have to agree with that statement I just gave because I'm still getting the same results. But until next time, YouTube, thanks for watching.